Am I live with y'all? Did this work? Did this work? So I don't know if it worked yet because this shit is confusing as hell. Um, Hopefully it did. I'll be able to tell. I think as soon as somebody comes. Oh, can you see me? Hey Juan, can you see me, Juan? Let me know, brother. Y'all can see me? What's up, Marie? Dan. Can y'all hear me? Is everything good? Everything good? What's up, y'all? Tina, can y'all hear me? Is everything good? Oh, okay. So I got my good, good. All right. So I got my camera set up, as y'all can see. Um, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So yeah, I got it done though. That's all that counts. Um, yeah, so that's dope. A matter of fact, hold on. Excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna have to jump on my other phone so I can see the comments without looking behind me. So just give me 1 second, y'all, please, and thank you. So I can see the comments without looking behind me. Okay, so we got it. We in business. All right. So I seen it last night when it first happened. Um, and I thought I had mixed feelings, right? Um, I didn't know if I thought he was all right. What did he say though? See, that's what's up, Justin. How you doing, brother? What did he really say though? You know what I mean? Excuse me, I'm gonna pick my nose right now. Um, what did he really say though? All I heard was, the GI Jane comment. Um, it does, right? So we gonna switch it up real quick. Um, so I don't really know. I seen that he said the how you call it, the hold up, let me slide over a little. He said the damn, what was it? Um, what's that shit called? The GI Jane comment. He made a little GI Jane comment. I don't know, you know, how deep it was. To me, I didn't think it was that deep. What's up, Dorothy? Oh shit! Now I get it. Now I get it. So yes, they're bald. That's what it was. So okay, okay, okay. Now it's a different story. So Jada struggles with alopecia. Alopecia is it's sort of like a disorder where you lose your hair. Um, yeah, Indiana mom, what's up? Yep, exactly. That's what it is, Nancy. So his wife deals with alopecia. Alopecia. That's why she's bald headed, not because of GI Jane. You know, yeah, it's a medical condition. I deal with a lot of people that come in the shop and also have alopecia. Um, yeah, so with alopecia, you lose your hair. A lot of women experience it during pregnancy. It's just a disorder. It can come from nerves. Yeah, exactly. It's that's not something I would. Now I understand. Okay, That's why Will went on him. So be it. So be it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe that though. I don't believe that. He knew that shit. If we know it, why don't he know it? You know what I'm saying? And so Chris Rock probably has writers for his jokes. You know. Yeah, well, see that's you know, see I was thinking that too, but you know, they so I don't know this, and nobody here in this chat knows this, but they say that Will and Jada have an open relationship. Um, that's been that's been going on for that's been said for years. What's up, Don? So yeah, the young boy. Listen, there's a couple young boys that you know that got in Jada, or supposedly. I don't know. Um, yeah, the writers know. You know what I'm saying? Those jokes, he don't go up there and gets a freestyle. That's not what happens. You don't get up there in the Oscar stage and freestyle shit. They want to know all your jokes. You have to be approved. All that stuff. Believe that 100%. Will and Jada have been the butt of people's jokes recently. Um, yeah. So listen, I got. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. So I put it on my story. It's a slow motion of the slap, and he definitely slaps him. So look, let me see which camera I'm at. All right, I'm on this one. See, they was just a little bit like smiling and laughing and shit. So I don't know. I don't know. Is it real? Is it stage? I don't know. What's up, Maureen? How you doing? Yeah, I agree with that, Cray Cray. I agree with that. Will probably did his share of dirt too. Um, but what's up, Tina? Um, yeah, she shouldn't have to wear. Yeah, but listen. So everybody's saying that he should have slapped August Alsina. Maybe that's what they're into though, right? Maybe they're into having an open relationship. Um, that's very, very well possible. Yeah, so yesterday we had the event at the barbershop for Hunter. Um, we were able to raise a little bit over $1,000 for him. So that was awesome. Nah, listen, I've seen plenty of people get slapped and not do nothing. Plenty of people. I've slapped plenty of people and they don't do shit. Uh, to be honest with you. Yeah, listen, I'm not sharing nothing. I'm not sharing shit. Um, I'm not doing it. You know. And to be honest with you, if it was staged, if it wasn't, I don't care. Uh, I just brought it up because it's a topic, right? It's the topic. It's the topic of the day. So that's why I brought it up. If it's staged, cool. If not, cool. Um, yeah. His grandmother just got out of the hospital. Hunter's grandmother just got out of the hospital. She's had, I want to say, like 5 or 6 surgeries. She had her last surgery. So I got a little more information. And the more information um, I got like a little upset, little hurt, you know. So the gentleman that, all right, so Hunter was driving in the car with his grandmother. All right, his mother was following behind him. Um, and somebody came and um, smashed in to his grandmother's door, right? Her driver's side door. Hunter was in the back seat. He had on his seatbelt. Um, and so the gentleman that hit Hunter was drunk and high. He had alcohol and drugs in his system. What's up, Nancy? Um, so he had alcohol and drugs in his system. Yep. He ended up dying a couple days later. Um, and then, as y'all know, Hunter ended up dying later on that same day. Um, so the impact, the doctors basically said the impact was too much for his body to take. It severed his spinal cord. Um, so that's what happened. Um, yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't. But listen, and this is me being 100% honest. I know that I've gotten behind the wheel more than once, plenty of times, when I shouldn't have. Whether I was high, whether I was drunk. When I was young, I used to drink. A lot of times I would get people to drive for me, but not every time. Not every time. A lot of times I would have people drive for me. Hunter was 11 years old. He was 11. So, um, I know me myself. I've been I've been behind the wheel when I had no business being behind the wheel. I just thank God that um, I never I never hurt nobody. You know. Thank you, Jack. Much love to you too. I just thank God that I never hurt nobody when I was behind the wheel because it easily could have happened. Easily could have happened. Think about the times driving while tired, driving while texting, while getting a phone call, while being distracted. I think we all do it, right? I don't think there's too many people that are exempt from saying that they haven't at one time or another drive when they were tired. Um, so Brittany, what's up? Brittany Guzman, what's up? Big love to Toronto. Um, so if anything, I guess this just reminds me to um, be a lot more careful when I get behind that wheel. Yep, I agree. Um, really good comment. He said Will was not wrong. He stood on what he believed in. He made a joke about Jada's hair falling out due to the alopecia. That's no different than making fun of somebody that has cancer. I agree with you. I agree with you. Uh, Dope, Maureen. I'm happy for you. I hope I hope it comes out 10 times better than you ever expected, man. I hope everything comes out for you. Yeah, listen. If it was staged, cool. You know, I don't. Jay Bart, I don't know enough about the Fool's guy. I did read about it. I don't know enough about it though. Some homework on it. What's going on, Steven? Congratulations, Wax Warrior. 2 years. Good shit. Most space drugs. What's up? Jasmine. No, no, no. He didn't. So Jasmine Beltran, she said he didn't make a joke about he said G.I. Jane. There is no G.I. Jane 2. There is no G.I. Jane. Um, there is no G.I. Jane. I don't listen. So I don't think that I don't think that it's right to hit anybody, right? But best believe that there's certain things that you can't say to certain people. Um, that I don't think that people should hit other people. You know what I mean? But you say some shit to me, I'm gonna hit you. All that stuff's going out the window. You know what I mean? You say the right thing to me, and you're gonna get hit. Um, you know, but I don't. So be it. He slapped the shit out of him. You know, um, yeah, he slapped the shit out of him. Cool. If he didn't slap the shit out of him, cool. I don't care. To be honest with you, yeah, that's what I seen. White Wolf. I seen everybody was laughing and Jada wasn't. Jada, like, she put her face down. She was a little hurt, a little angry, and probably even more so because people are laughing at her. And then her husband was laughing at her. Where if Jada would have laughed, I think it would have been like, all right, cool. Jada didn't laugh one bit. She looked at him, put her face down, and said, okay. Um, yeah. See, Jasmine, you have a point, but everybody don't joke. That's the thing. Everybody don't joke. I always equate it to when you go to the zoo, there's certain animals you can pet, right? There's certain animals you could throw them food, have, a fence, but if you wanted to, you could climb over the fence. And then there's certain animals that that you can't. You know what I'm saying? There's certain animals you're not allowed to touch. You're not allowed, you just look at them from afar. And you know, everybody, you can't deal with everybody the same. I think that's that's already, yeah, because listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm one of the most um peaceful I'm one of the most peaceful people, but There's certain lines you can't cross with me. You cross that line, and it's not going to be good for either one of us. You know. Yeah, but listen, everybody's saying forgive, 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 forgive for what happened with August Alsina. How do we know that that's not what they've been doing for years? I'm pretty sure. Listen, so that has been the the um the talk for years, that they have an open relationship, and they both allow it. That might just be the first time we heard about it, right? That shit could be going on um, for years and years and years, and we just heard about it. We're just late to the party. You know what I mean? That's what I would bet my money on. That shit has been going on for years, and we're just late to the party, right? That's what I would say. Yeah, and for real. At the end of the day, like, what they do, it gives me something to talk about, right? It's giving us a topic to talk about. But that should it's not going to affect any of us. You know what I mean? We're all going to sleep the same. We're all going to wake up the same. You know. So, what's up, Tommy D? It that shit don't affect us. Um, you know, I always say, when what you eat don't make me shit. So, yep. But it gives us something to talk about. We just out here talking shit, right? Um, okay, Michael, good shit. I hope you get lots of money at that job, brother. I hope the job goes smooth, right? I hope it lasts for a long time. You progress and you make millions. That's what I hope for you, brother. So there was a sad story that I seen um, today. It was a gentleman. Uh, well, so there's a couple, actually. So there was one. All right. So there was a story. Um, Matter of fact, hold on one second. Let me see if I can bring it up here. I don't even know how to do this shit. Um, all right. Um, yeah, I gotta call Major in. No shit. I don't know which camera is recording. Let me see. Damn, Jasmine. I'm sorry to hear that. Joshua, what's up? You had a dream you was a All right, I'm sorry to hear that, Jasmine. Very sorry to hear that. All right, so I believe we're on that camera. Let me just make sure. Um, you got to be careful, man. Yeah, you got to be careful. All right. So here's the story, right? It was this young man that he was. Hold up. All right. So it's this young guy that he was framed and set up by the Detroit police. All right. He was a kid when it happened. So let's go.
Put a dollar figure on the injustice Devontae Sanford experienced, but he says he can finally move on with his life after he was nearly robbed of it.
I look at myself as like the true definition of being like Detroit tough. Get what I'm saying? Like Detroit, we done been through so much, but like we done rose through the ashes. You know, I done been through so much. I done rose through the ashes.
It would border arrogance if anyone else said it, but few have stories like Devontae Sanford. The 29-year-old reached a $7.5 million settlement with the city of Detroit for its role in his wrongful conviction and incarceration for crimes he did not commit.
Every day I wake up and like I see that I'm seeing like a room instead of a cell. It just like amazed me. You know, it was times I thought like I was gonna die in prison.
We sat down with Sanford along with his lawyer, Julie Hurwitz, as he pondered his future.
I'm just ready for like the new beginnings in the journey because like I know things is gonna be a lot easier.
And reflected on how his life became anything but after that quadruple murder on the city's east side in 2007. Hurwitz says officers picked an easy target in the young teenager and coerced him into confessing to the crimes.
In the course of their targeting him, they literally fabricated evidence and committed perjury in order to ensure that this young man, that they could get a conviction.
Sanford, at 15 years old, was sentenced to 37 to 90 years in prison. But a few weeks later...
So let's just run that back real quick, right? Y'all see he was 15 years old, right? 15 years old. And they gave him like a 37 to 90 something year sentence. Imagine that shit. 37 to 90 something years at 15 years old. They, they said that they sort of preyed on him. They seen he was an easy victim. It was a quadruple murder, so it was 4 people that were killed. And they seen him and said, all right, let's go. You coming with us. Right? So a couple weeks after he got that sentence, 37 to 90 something years, somebody ended up confessing to the crime. It was a hitman. A hitman ended up confessing to the crime. Lori, what's up? And that's essentially what got him out of jail. If it wasn't for that hitman, right? And why would the hitman want to confess? Think about that. Like, what does he stand to lose? It didn't say what happened to his eye, but you could see it was like that when he was younger. So it's probably something that happened, when he was real young. But let me go back so we can finish the rest of the story.
Hitman Vincent Smith was arrested for 12 murders for hire, including the killing Sanford had been convicted for.
Hold on. We got to rewind that. We got to rewind that. All right. So it said that the hitman was convicted of 12 murders. 12 murders. That's so crazy. That's way more than a serial killer. So a serial killer is after 3 people, you're deemed a serial killer, right? So now let's play this so we can see.
To ensure that this young man, that they could get a conviction.
Sanford, at 15 years old, was sentenced to 37 to 90 years in prison.
15 years old, he was sentenced 37 to 90 years in prison. 15 years old. 37 to 90 years in prison. That's almost 3 times his minimum. Is almost, it's more than double the time he's been alive on the face of this earth. Think about that.
But a few weeks later, hitman Vincent Smothers was arrested and confessed to 12 murders for hire, including the killing Sanford had been convicted for. Unlike the teen whose confession did not match up with evidence at the crime scene, Smothers delivered precise details about the killings that helped create a snowball effect. U of M's Innocence Clinic, the state appellate defender's office in Northwestern Center.
So he was coerced into making a confession, right? They said his confession was all wrong because he didn't really know what happened. So Arlene, that's a good question. She said, where was his parents to have his back? Arlene, unfortunately, this type of shit happens, way too often to kids in the inner city. And it doesn't matter. The parents can say all they want. No, that's not my baby. That's not my baby. They don't care about that. Yeah. So the guy got convicted of 12 homicides, or confessed to 12 homicides, including the 4 that the gentleman was convicted of. So they should have known from the beginning, because all his information wasn't on point. He wasn't there. So yeah, it's just sad. And think about that. That shit could happen to anybody. That can happen to anybody. Yeah. All right. So we're going to listen to the rest of this.
Of wrongfully convicted youth dug into the case, leading to an official order to reopen the investigation and ultimately Sanford's release from prison in 2016. Sanford says while he does not approve of Smothers' violent lifestyle, he's grateful he spoke up.
He protected me, not the cops. The cops took advantage of me. It's because of this man. I'm able to walk and breathe and just, be at peace so I can sleep again. It's because of him. I got a son.
Look at a picture of his son. Cute little baby. Look at him. He said, you hear the way he spoke about the hitman. He's like, he's the one that protected me. If he wouldn't have said nothing, I'd still be in jail. He said specifically, the cops didn't protect me. The hitman protected me. This is crazy.
And that's who Devontae is living for now, the 2-year-old who bears his name. He also has a nonprofit aimed at getting kids off the streets He even wants to become a content creator on YouTube.
Like, I want to be normal. And, like, that's just me living my life in a way that I feel as if, like, this is me being normal. This is something I could have saw myself doing maybe, like, if I had the chance and the opportunities to do, right? But those was taken away from me. So now I have the chance and opportunity, so I'm going to embrace them with gratitude.
Davontae Sanford, in his own words, he is set to speak at the National Convention for the Innocence Network, a coalition of groups dedicated to freeing the innocent and preventing wrongful convictions around the globe. I'm Randy Wembley, and this is The Edge. Not put a dime.
So look at that. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. That's sad. Poor guy, 15 years old. Sentenced to 37 years for a crime that he didn't commit. That's crazy, right? And to think, like, the cops knew all along when he was confessing that they weren't saying the right thing. What's up, Gavin? They knew that he wasn't, he didn't have the right facts and information and all that stuff. That's crazy. Right? And think about that. Right, Jasmine? Think about that. That killer probably got what's called a proffer, right? In the criminal justice, there's a thing called a proffer, right? With a proffer, the district attorney gives you a chance. What's up, Kelly? Gives you a chance. The district attorney will say, look, I'm going to give you one chance. You have to tell me everything you did. So in that case, that guy's case, he had to tell them everybody that he murdered, everybody that he tried to kill, everybody that he shot, every bad thing he did. And he only gets punished. They told him, okay, we're going to give you a life sentence. We're not going to charge you for all of them. But you have to be 100% honest. You have to say everything, because if they catch you lying or you leave something out, now the deal's off the table. It's also called queen for a day, because essentially you get to confess to everything, get it out of the system, and, I guess speak on it without paying the consequences, but 100% that guy, he's not gonna come home from jail. And then the guy that was wrongly convicted, he just got a lawsuit, $7.5 million. So I'm happy for him. I think anybody that's done an injustice like that, they should get paid and compensated. You can't put a price tag on somebody spending time in prison. You can't put a price tag on time. Yeah, 100%. The hitman, he'll never come home from jail again. That I'll bet money on. He's in jail for the rest of his life. He definitely won't come home from jail again. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to hop on, try the new setup out. I'll get it better. Just bear with me. I'll clean it up and get the cameras get better and all that stuff. So I thank you guys. Have a great night. Remember to be kind, loving, and patient. We'll be back on tomorrow, and I have more interviews in the tuck. Boogeyman, what's up? Marlita, what's up, Marlita? Yeah. So have a great night, everybody. Remember to be kind, loving, and patient. And thank you. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the way out. Thank you guys.